All those fears about coming into recovery and coming into a rehab with a program, none of that anxiety that I had compared to staying in addiction is just, it's the biggest stepping stone to what we all really want, and that's a new life, and that's what Kenward has given me.
Now looking back, the healing that I can see that I've got from talking about my problems in those group settings is unbelievable.
They've helped me bring out in me a confidence to come and speak like this. I never believed that I'd be able to do something like this. That what I have to say is important.
I can feel a confidence happening inside that's just growing daily, that I'm worthy, I don't need anything, and I'm ready. I'm absolutely ready now to do something.
We've been doing this sort of work for about over 40 years now, and we keep getting more experiences and learning more from the clients. We learn from the clients. The clients learn from us, we learn from the clients, and we'll use that to help them go forward.
If you go to any of our projects, the quality of the actual accommodation and the environment that people are put into is one where you are nurtured, but also it's a very caring environment, and an environment where you want to make changes in your life, I think, and develop, and you know, the negativity is taken away, and I think it's filled with positivity.
The ground itself, we've got 15, 16 acres. It's near enough and far enough from civilisation and public transport to make access.
It's really important when you've got to work hard at dealing with those issues that you've got the opportunity to have some headspace. One of the things we feel is really important is to look at every person as an individual. So we personalise people's care here to make sure that we're going at the right pace for that individual. So we're about what we call the 3 R's. We're about recovery. Recovery from addiction. We're about reintegrating people back into their families, back into communities. And finally, we're about resettlement of people into purposeful and meaningful lives, helping to people to rediscover what they can give back to society, what they're interested in, what they enjoy doing.
Guys who use drugs and alcohol for many years and become entrenched in its use of those products. So it's our job to try and get some changes and behaviour changes, and so they can understand life is very possible without drugs and alcohol. They can have great times without drugs and alcohol and go forward.
During the assessment process, I would aim to establish a number of things. Firstly, I'd be looking at the chronology of their presenting issues and their problems, and trying to establish the relationship, if any, between those problems. I'd also be looking at whether the issues and the problems require independent treatment, or whether treating one will help alleviate the other. It's also important for me to get a more holistic picture of the client by looking at their lifestyle and any historical factors relating to their problems. It's this information that will lead to a practical care plan or an individual care plan that recognises their immediate needs and their long-term needs and also their wishes.
People often ask us, well, what good does it do? Can people really change? And the answer is yes. We see people's lives really can be changed.
I'm actually in a relationship with my ex-wife now. We're getting to know each other again, and it's amazing. I don't think she believed that it would ever happen either.
It's all new to me, but it's amazing. It's amazing the relationships I have with my family now.
You can feel it coursing through your veins. And not alcohol, but life.
And now I can run the shop, I get trusted with all the takings, do you know what I mean? And everything like that, you know, it's good to, you know, it makes me feel better about myself.
It's new beginnings with family and friends, new lives, new relationships that had died before I came into recovery are now alive and kicking.
People coming back together, they come with their children, children who had kind of lost hope, but now those relationships are back, people are back together again and seeing a new future, new possibilities, new hope.
I feel now I'm the person that I've been looking for, that's always been there, but it's been suppressed. Amazing, absolutely amazing. This is beyond my wildest dreams.